Hey guys, Ellie here. Today we have a very major problem on our hands, and it should be blatantly obvious right here, just in plain sight. Our green grass is about halfway gone, at least in this pasture. What was once a beautiful, perfectly green square full of grass is now a dang cemetery or a graveyard. And the damage has been caused by our own animals, if you can believe that. Can you believe that, Nate? Thought y'all would want to see him. He's right there. Hi, Nate. Can you believe that? Can you believe that our own animals are doing this? A case of the friendly fires. Let me go in here and kind of explain what's going on a little bit more. So I made a video last week talking about how we had some holes that had been dug literally overnight. It was fine one day, and then we'd come out the next, and then it looks like, not fully like this, but it looked kind of bad. Like holes had been dug in a few different spots. And so at first I thought it might have been guineas or wild hogs. But then kind of after I thought about it further, guineas are so small, they're such small birds that this is a big area, a lot of damage for them to do in one night. And then on top of that, there's no way wild hogs would have got in here. Meg and I really pride ourselves on making sure our pastures are secure and we have no predators or unwanted animals that can get in. So there is nowhere really for wild hogs to have gotten in and done all this. But over the past few days, as I've been watching more and more closely, as I've kind of paid attention, I've realized that we've had two main culprits that are the cause of this. Number one would be our dogs. You're not one of the culprits, Thumper, don't worry. Your daddy's proud of you for being a good boy. Our dogs, all three of them, Phoebe, Rooster, and Casper, have been doing this, causing this trouble. And then number two, our pigs, Wilbur and Wilma. Haven't seen Socks do it yet, but I'm sure he has. So our dogs and our own pigs are doing this. In case of the friendly fire, as I was saying, they are causing all this damage. Why are they doing it? I do not know. I guess it's just part of their instincts. How do we stop them? How do we rectify this problem? Once again, I don't really know. However, I do have some ideas on different things we can try that might work. It'll take several days to fully put these plans into motion. So unfortunately for this video, I won't be able to look right there too. Look at that area right there. This pasture is still pretty good, but if we don't start acting quickly, then we're gonna have no grass anywhere anymore. So we need to start acting pretty much about now. Wilbur, are you the culprit, buddy? I watched you with my own two eyes, digging holes repeatedly, some with your snout and some with your front feet. You're a bad piggy. Daddy still loves you so much, though. It's okay. Well, we're gonna have to do something about your little problem you have going on here. Look at this hole right here. This is awful. This is making me so upset. Anyways, as I was saying, we need to act quickly. So I won't be able to make any video of our solution until a different day, because it'll take several days for this plan to kind of fully take effect and hopefully resolve itself. So today, in this video, I'm only going to address the problem, and y'all are free to leave any ideas or any tips in the comment section down below. I would actually appreciate that, because I'm sure some of you that live on farms have had this problem before with your own dogs. Look, he's doing it right now. I don't know if you saw him kind of moonwalking with his feet, but yeah. Anyways, and he's all filthy. He's like so dirty, so you know he's been digging in the dirt a lot. This pasture right here is how it should look. There's one little trail right here. It's kind of cute, actually. The littles, they most of the time when they walk to the pond pasture from here, when they go from the pond pasture back over here, they'll walk along the same little trail. And that's how it's gotten weathered down over time. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm sorry. As far as the solution, I looked up some tips online, some ideas that people had, different proven methods of success to stop animals from digging. And there was three main things. Two of them are not really applicable to us because we live on a farm with farm animals. We have an animal sanctuary. But one of the tips was a really good idea. And I think it's definitely worth a shot, and I think it should work. Let me explain. So tip number one was to trap whatever animals are digging holes. Obviously that won't work because it's our own animals digging the holes. There's no point in trapping Casper or trapping Wilbur in a trap. That makes no sense. They meant that for people that live in the city, live in a small area and have hogs or have armadillos or moles digging their holes or whatever. You trap those kind of animals and you take them somewhere else. But no, we can't trap our own animals for obvious reasons. Tip number two, which also will not work for us, was to throw out animal repellent in the areas where the holes are being dug. Once again, the ground is a source of most of the nutrition our animals get. Our animals eat from the grass. So how silly would it be and how unsafe would it be to throw animal repellent in the ground that we want them to eat? Once again, that would not work. Hey, Casper. Hey, good boy. Get a little bit off topic right here, but this is our good dog, Casper. Other than the digging holes, he's done really well, acclimating himself to being a sanctuary dog. We brought him in a few days ago. I made a video about Meet Casper, about his story, if you guys want to go check that video out. But long story short, he had to be rehomed, and so we're grateful that his owners chose us to be his new owners, and his Pyrenees instincts are kicking in, and I'm proud of him. The third thing, though, the third tip that I read, and the one that I think will be perfect for us, is this. They said frequent seeding is the best thing you can do if you're having this problem and nothing else works. And the reason why is because, you know, when an animal digs holes like this, they're uncovering one layer of grass and then they're kind of digging dirt out from under it. And so the grass won't grow on its own. However, if we throw seed on top of this, the grass should grow back, and this layer will now become the layer under our new grown grass layer. Wouldn't you think? And then furthermore, if you can seed repeatedly, throw one layer of seed and then get grass to grow, but don't stop there. Throw some more seed, get a second layer, throw some more seed, get a third layer, throw some more, get a fourth layer, so on and so forth. Then you have multiple very thick layers of grass, which not only will better cover the holes that have already been made, but it'll be so thick, the soil will be so firm and strong that it'll be harder for animals to dig out from under it and create new terrible holes like what they've done right now. And so that's me and Meg's plan going forward. Throw a bunch of seed, and then after the seed starts working, throw even more seed on top of that. I'd never heard about this strategy before. Nobody ever mentioned it to me. I understand why, I guess. I know my dad and Uncle Dan for years have had problems getting grass to grow when there's not rain, because anytime they would throw out seed, those guineas, those things are like vultures, those dang birds, they would come out and they would literally just gorge all the seed, even acres and acres worth of seed. They would gorge it all up within minutes, not even hours, just within minutes they would eat it all. And so they'd end up wasting all their money on seed that guineas would just consume anyways, and it would never grow into grass. So I get how that would be dejecting, but Meg and I have found a way to counter the guineas. There's 2 times the guineas won't be able to consume seed. Number 1 is at nighttime because they're sleeping, they're roosting at that time. And number 2 is when it's raining. They're not out here eating seed usually when it's raining. And even so, the seed is currently getting absorbed into the ground when it's raining and when the wind's blowing. So, sorry guys, Ziggy's been acting really weird today. Ziggy has been like up my butt for some reason. He's kind of freaking me out. This is giving me PTSD from when Carl attacked me that one time. He's been bowing up to me like this, getting up in my face, acting really weird. I do not like it. I've been trying to avoid him all day because of that. Ziggy, you need to be nice, okay? But no, guys, Meg and I have gotten really good at countering the guineas. We would come out in the middle of the night when the guineas aren't out, and when we knew it was going to rain the next day, then throw some seed, and everything would work well. It would start raining, and we've gotten green grass to grow many times by doing that. The only problem is that once we got green grass to grow a little bit, we would stop and not do it again. So that's where we're going to learn, is that we're going to get grass to grow once, and then we're going to do it again, get it to grow twice. Then we're going to get it to grow 3 times, and then 4 times. And so hopefully hopefully that'll all work. I'm very excited to try it, but once again, we need rain and we need some time to get the grass to grow. Also, I'm going to drag the pastures to see if that'll kind of help just nature kind of take care of itself in a way. You know, how dragging's always good to do. I'm going to drag them really thoroughly. We have some damage over here in our pond pasture too. And then also, I think we need to get Wilburn's socks fixed. We've had our wedding, we've had the holidays. We've been very, very busy. And so there hasn't been a lot of time to be doing stuff like that. But I think that if getting their hormones taken care of can help at least a little bit with them not being so feral, not so eager to dig holes and whatnot, then we might as well try it. It's probably time to get them fixed anyways. So that's what we're gonna do. That's our plan though. If y'all have any ideas, let me know in the comment section. In the next few days, we will have videos showing the results of our experiment, and hopefully it all works well. But with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you guys want to see. I hope you all have an incredibly blessed rest of your day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.